Multiplying using mental math. How can we use mental math and properties to help you multiply numbers? Remember, mental math is math you do in your head. So let's unlock the problem. Properties of multiplication can make multiplication easier. So, for example, let's look at this problem. There are 4 sections of seats in the Playhouse Theater. Each section has 7 groups of seats. Each group has 25 seats. How many seats are there in the theater? Let's go back and look for important information. There are 4 sections of seats in the Playhouse Theater. Seems important. Each section has 7 groups of seats. Each group has 25 seats. How many seats are there in the theater? So basically, we have to find 4 times 7 times 25. 4 sections. Each section has 4 groups. Each group has 25 seats. We're looking for a total, so we're going to multiply. So here's what our equation would look like. 4 times 7 times 25. Or we can turn it around using the commutative property, because remember, that tells us the order doesn't matter, to 4 times 25 times 7. So I want to think of what I know times 7. Well, I know that 4 times 25 is 100. I'm thinking back to what I even know about money. 4 quarters and $1. 25 times 4 equals 100. And now I can do 100 times 7 equals 700. So there are 700 seats in the theater. See how quick that was? So let's think about this. How could knowing 4 times 25 help you find 6 times 25? Here's another problem using mental math and properties. Remember the associative property? Well, that tells us that we can group factors in different ways and still get the same product. This is where we use parentheses, these things, to group the factors. And remember, whatever's in the parentheses, we multiply first. Okay, so let's look at A. Find 6 times 10 times 10. Well, we can do 6 times 10 times 10, which can equal 6 times 10 times 10. We use the associative property to rearrange this. Well, I know that 10 times 10 is 100. So 6 times 100 is 600. Easy. How about 4 times 9 times 250? Again, we can use the commutative property and the associative property. So if I've got 4 times 9 times 250, I can kind of turn it around and say, well, 250 times 4 times 9. But then I can also change it around to say 250 times 4 times 9. So let's find out what 250 times 4 is. Well, I know that 25 times 4 is 100. And then there's that extra 0 there. So now it becomes 1,000 times 9 is 9,000. Done. Much easier than trying to do 36 times 250, right?